4th be with you. May the 4th be with you.
Right?
May
the Force always be with you. Of course, we're getting closer to May the 4th, which is a Star Wars holiday, and Cinco de Mayo, which is on Sunday. And we're going to have some changes to talk about over the weekend. Before today, let's talk about your sunrise. It's going to happen at 6:03. Sun will be setting at 7:37. Little by little, the daylight is becoming more, and we're at 13 hours, 34 minutes of daylight. Now, when the sun comes up, many of us are going to wake up to these gray skies. For the basin, your cloud cover is going to stick around at least for the middle of the morning. Temperatures in the 50s and gradually getting into the 60s with more of that sunshine peeking out from behind the clouds. By noon, it'll be bright. We'll have 66 degrees, and temperatures during the afternoon are going to stay in the upper 60s, low 70s. We'll have clouds increasing as we get into sunset. So we're locked into this May gray pattern with morning clouds, afternoon sunshine, but thankfully it doesn't look like it's going to stick around all day. We are looking at some fresh temperatures this morning. We've got 50s and 60s. It's cold up in Victorville. You've got 37. Big Bear right now is right at that freezing mark, 32 degrees. The spring weather rolls on. Temperatures are going to feel nice, just slightly cooler than where we were yesterday. You may not even notice the difference. You're still going to need that AC, stay hydrated, and take those precautions to keep yourself cool. At the coast, that is where you're going to need maybe the sweater. You'll have 60s, 70s around the South Bay, the Basin, Orange County, upper 70s, low 80s in the valleys and Inland Empire. More of that up in the deserts, and Big Bear 63. Again, in the deserts is where we're going to have some gusty conditions. Now, the Angels play this afternoon. 107 is first pitch against the Phillies. 71 will be the temperature to start things off. Bright sunny skies. Remember that sunscreen, and it gets breezy towards the end of the game. But all in all, it should be a nice forecast to cheer on the Angels. Now, let's get back to these winds, because our friends in the deserts have not had much of a break. A wind advisory has been in place, at least for the Antelope Valley, since Monday. It continues through 9 a.m. today. Here we are looking at the weather at 10 a.m. You see these gusty conditions through the I-5 corridor out towards the Grapevine. And then tomorrow, those winds return. So again, those winds not saying goodbye to our friends in the high desert. You're going to feel them again tomorrow afternoon and evening. Now let's talk about the temperatures, because towards the end of the week, it's going to get a little warmer. Look at Riverside. We're going from upper 70s today to low 80s Thursday and Friday. And then temperatures come down over the weekend. We'll have a strong onshore flow develop, more of that marine layer that may be tougher to clear out, and a slight chance for rain on Sunday. We're still a few days away to fine-tune this forecast, but count on some cooler weather. If you wanted some relief, you're going to get that this weekend. By Cinco de Mayo, temperatures in the 60s, and the 60s continue through early next week with more cloud cover. The valleys and Inland Empire, from clouds to sun, highs in the 70s, low 80s through Friday. Then over the weekend, we're going to drop into the 60s on Sunday. The forecast in the deserts, it's all about the winds. It is hot, especially in the low desert where highs are going to be in the 90s. Over the weekend, the temperatures drop into the 80s on Sunday. And in the mountains, you've got 60s the next few days with sunny skies, and then it gets cloudier on Sunday with that slight chance for some rain.